I'm Tim Malloy with the Civic Association, and this is Palm Beach TV.
The vaccine distribution is fine-tuned as some relieved residents roll up their sleeves and others roll the dice on being the next in line. Palm Beach's newest celebrity resident heads our way. What does that mean to everything from town traffic flow to the future of Mar-a-Lago? And Shape Up with Civic. We continue our rec center rollout of exercises as 2021 puts 2020 in the rearview mirror.
Slightly more than 10% of the town's population, and in that number, more than 20% of the people over 65 have received the first of the two Moderna vaccines. That's 1,060 people of the 9,000 people who live in town. We're off and running, but there are a lot of concerns.
The town is vividly aware of the rising anxiety as the virus numbers climb state and county-wide. To try to allay those fears, a waiting list for the registration program has been launched for future COVID-19 vaccination appointments. So from this time forward, this will be the protocol. You sign up for the waiting list, then follow instructions when a town alert signals it is time to go to the registration link on the town website. This is being done on a first-come, first-served basis for eligible town residents and must be done online. For now, it is only for town residents 65 or older, but that will soon change as that group is vaccinated. Town leaders want you to know they will not let you down.
Be patient. We're going to get there. It's going to be okay.
There is a supply chain in all this, thus the fits and starts. It begins with the federal government approving it down to the state. The state then sends it to the county. The county disperses the vaccines through the municipalities, and one of them, of course, is us. It is hope with the Biden administration now fast-tracking vaccines, we will get more and get it sooner.
Tim, that optimism and leadership was echoed at this month's town council meeting, the January town council meeting, led by Mayor Gail Caniglio, who really led the charge to get more vaccines onto Palm Beach Island.
I have great understanding, as of the staff and my council mates, that 1,000 doses was not enough. We are working tirelessly with Palm Beach County League of Cities, the health department, the state, and the federal government to procure an additional installment, if you wish, of vaccines.
Outgoing Mayor Gail Caniglio showed her trademark grit and determination as she announced at the January Town Council's Zoom meeting that she would do everything in her power to obtain enough doses of COVID vaccine for every resident of Palm Beach.
It is our goal, obviously, to, again, get additional supply from the governor. I have sent a letter to him on our behalf and, frankly, the behalf of all of Palm Beach County. There has been a letter written by the fire rescue chief to acknowledge that many fire rescue departments are ready to follow our protocols.
A strong sentiment echoed by Fire Rescue Chief Donato.
What I'm not happy about is that there are approximately 5,000 people in this town that are 65 and older, and we only had 1,000 doses. And I'm not happy about that. It means that we were only able to do 20% of what we really wanted to do because of a lack of supply.
With 80% of island seniors and the rest of the resident and working population unvaccinated, Council President Maggie Zeidman issued a stern warning to maskless partiers.
I just want people to start to shape up. I want them to wake up in the morning, smell the coffee, and realize that they're in the middle of a pandemic that we haven't had for 100 years. It's enough already. It's enough for the nonsense to stop.
Council members received fairly glowing reports from staff about the progress of the town's marina project, on track to open this fall. As to the ongoing and undetermined question of ownership of the beach access at Root Trail, one small and possibly temporary decision was made by council. By a 4-1 vote, members voted against allowing a gate to be installed, restricting public access.
Based upon our research, that the south 10 feet of Root Trail is the same, i.e., our research indicated that was dedicated to the use of the public. And further beyond that, beyond the title work, I believe that for a period of 50 years or more, this route trail access has been used by the public.
The route trail ownership question is ongoing. Beachfront residents claiming ownership have banded together under the moniker of Route Trail Partners and hired legal representation to argue their ownership rights. Their argument is based in part on a paid tax deed on the property in 1995. Meantime, town attorney Skip Randolph claims the Route Trail beach access meets all the criteria for a prescriptive easement due to the public's continued use of Route Trail for the past half-century. Count on this issue to come up at council in the coming months. Tim, it's a 109-year tradition, the Palm Beach Town Caucus. It's a New England-style gathering where the people running for office in the March election are nominated. And it's kind of folksy, very friendly, even moving at times. This year's Town Caucus did not disappoint.
I declare Sue Patterson elected as Caucus Chairperson. She will now assume the duties as Chairperson and conduct the remainder of the meeting.
Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Mr. Klein. And I so wish we were in chambers tonight so we could stand up and honor you, our fine Mayor, Gail Caniglio, for 14 years of service. We're really going to miss you. Thank you so much.
My name is Cindy Tyndall. I reside at 2660 South Ocean Boulevard in Palm Beach. I rise to nominate Candace Rojas to Palm Beach Town Council Group 1.
So my name is Daniel Franzese. My address is 3140 South Ocean Boulevard, apartment 207S. I'm a registered voter and a resident of the town of Palm Beach. I would like to second the nomination of Candace Rojas for Town Council Group 1. This is Candace Rojas of 184 Sunset Avenue, Palm Beach, Florida.
My name is Britton Bardis Damgard, and I live at 117 Wells Road, and I'm a registered voter at the town of Palm Beach. I'm honored to be here tonight to nominate Ted Cooney of 251 Royal Poinciana Way for Palm Beach Town Council Group 1.
Ted's deep love for this town was apparent then and is apparent every time you talk to him. Palm Beach is genuinely taking a big spot in Ted's heart.
My name is Peggy Moore. I live at 220 El Bravo Way, and I'm a resident of Palm Beach and a very, very avid voter. And I am a registered voter, and I'm nominating Julie Ariskog, who lives at 1490 Via Manana. Julie has watched over these issues with fairness, openness, and honesty. I do hope that she will be elected to so ably serve our town for another term.
My name is Michael Crusillo. I reside at 224 Dunbar Road in Palm Beach, and I am a registered voter in the town of Palm Beach. It is my honor to place in nomination the name of Daniel Hickox Moore for the position of mayor of the town of Palm Beach. Donnie's prepared to do the hard work that needs to be done in the position of mayor.
She's focused on helping others to achieve their goals and personal aspirations, which is so foundational to her leadership style.
My name is Danielle Hickox Moore. I reside at 277 Pendleton Avenue, and I am a registered voter in the town of Palm Beach. It is my honor and privilege to serve the residents of this town, and I thank them for their support. And I'd always want to thank the mayor. These are large boots to fill, but I'm going to do my very best. Thank you all for your support.
I wish you all well, stay safe. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everybody. And thank you so much for serving the town. This caucus is adjourned. Good night.
President Trump, soon to be Citizen Trump, has declared Florida, no longer New York City, his home, so we will be seeing a lot of it. Politics aside, What does that mean to the people who live in the town?
Nearly 30 years ago, then real estate mogul Donald Trump from New York agreed to a special exception agreement with the town of Palm Beach that in exchange for never staying more than 7 straight days at Mar-a-Lago, he would be allowed a permit to operate the estate as a for-profit club. And he agreed there'd be no more than 10 guest suites and very restricted stays. While speaking to a report of the Huffington Post, the president's former lawyer and fixer Michael Cohen said, quoting, "He's been violating that agreement since the day he signed it. Mr. Trump will have the option of living elsewhere." According to that report, the president owns 3 properties in the vicinity of Mar-a-Lago. They're valued at about $30 million. And that, according to his 2020 financial disclosure, he earns rental income from all those 3 homes. So there are other places for him to go. Will the president be allowed to live in Mar-a-Lago? That remains to be seen. Here's what's certain. The choked traffic on the bridges and at the airport will ease dramatically and quickly. No more frozen airspace as Air Force One arrives and departs. The huge Secret Service contingent will be reduced to a few agents. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office will be relieved of a massive 4-year assignment. And the fanning of aircraft away from Mar-a-Lago and over the island's north end will be discontinued.
It's time for our WOW segment. That means Word on Wellness. And it is a weekly tip that you can put to use right now to help you find better health and well-being in your daily life.
We have been spending so much time sitting down in front of computers lately with all of the Zoom meetings and online activity. It's very important to keep your body happy and healthy to combat all of the sitting. Nikki is going to demonstrate a few stretches today that we can do to help combat that. Hi, Nikki.
Hi, Stephanie. Thank you. That would
Yes.
be great. I feel like I'm spending so much time leaning over and sitting.
That's
that
right.
would be great to have.
You've been sitting for so long. How about we start with just warming up your body with a few ankle circles?
Oh, that feels good.
Yes. It's going to increase your circulation and get things moving. Try the other leg. Excellent. Now, you mentioned after sitting for a while, you have a sciatic issue. Can you tell us
do.
about what you feel?
So I feel like after I'm sitting for a while, my lower back and sort of piriformis area get really, really tight and it's just aggravated.
So let's do a stretch that'll help combat that.
Okay.
Go ahead and take one ankle and cross it over your opposite knee. Very good. So you might already feel the stretch by now.
do.
If your hips are tight, yes.
It feels great.
Good. So just breathe into your stretch. And if you need a little bit more intensity, you can hinge forward from your hips to get a deeper sensation.
Oh, yeah.
And if you need even more, you can use that extra hand to gently press the knee towards the floor and find your deeper stretch.
Yeah, that definitely helps. Amazing.
And even if you only feel it on one side, you want to make sure to always get both sides when you're stretching.
Okay.
So go ahead and do the other side for us. Sometimes you might notice that one side is tighter or looser than the
Yeah,
other.
my left side is definitely where my sciatica is, so it's tighter, but it just feels great.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Good.
Really great.
Let's try another stretch. Leaning a little bit away from the back of the chair. So you're using your core muscles to keep you upright.
Okay.
Let's work into the shoulders. So we're going to get the rear deltoid, your posture muscle. You can bring one arm across the body and then scoop the other arm underneath and hug it tight to yourself. You should feel the stretch down through the back of your shoulder.
I definitely do.
Excellent. And as you hold the stretch, you always want to make sure that there's space between your ear and your shoulder. Yes.
Okay.
So you relax
Always
into
good
that
to have the
stretch.
correction.
Very good. Nice work. And then make sure you do the other side. Well done, Nikki. Let's do one more for the neck. We tend to stare at the computer screen and we get a little bit of tension in the back of our neck. So it's always good to add a little movement to increase the blood flow and to make those muscles nice and supple. So you can always just do gentle chin drops and then sending the gaze to where the ceiling and the wall meet. We want to be mindful that we don't tip the head all the way back to avoid crunching into the cervical spine, but some gentle range of motion exercises tends to help really well for any stiffness and posture issues.
These are great to know because I'm spending so much more time at my desk and just feel so hunched over and tight in here. So just to be able to do a few of those will be really helpful.
Excellent. Happy to help.
Thank you.
The Civic Association is very happy to announce our new directors, and they are Samantha David, Gwen Fisher, David Porges, and Mark Zeidman. I'm Tim Malloy with the Civic Association, where membership matters. If you're a member, we'd love if you'd rejoin with us. If you are not a member, we'd love to have you be part of our organization. We hope we inform the town on a weekly basis, and we also do cut-ins all week on our website, palmbeachcivic.org, and we also send it to you via email. So please join us. And we reiterate again and again and again, please wear your masks. The county is getting record numbers. The town holding its own now, not a whole lot of swelling of numbers, but 7 to 8% jump every week. That's significant. We're not out of this at all. So again, we urge you to wear your mask. We wish you well. Vaccines are on the way. We'll talk to you soon.